Welcome everybody for joining us here at SRTV Network. We're live here with the SIMADDICTS Racing League, bringing the modifieds out tonight at Volusia Speedway. And I'm Jay Weezy up here in the SRTV Network booth. We're watching these super fast modifieds go flying around Volusia Speedway here. They got about 15 minutes left in practice, so hang tight. We're finishing up here with practice, and I hope everybody's enjoying what they're seeing out there. A little bit of dirt action here on SRTV Network tonight. It's gonna be a lot of fun here. Speaking of that, SIMADDICTS is partners with the Dirt Track Junkies and also with the Dirt Outlaws series here, man. And a lot of people know who these guys are, and it's a pleasure to be a part over here at SIMADDICTS. Dylan Petty just showed no love to that 69 car of Corey Whitworth. I'm sure it'll be different here once they get on the track. Right now, Keith Hackney, he's on the top of the leaderboard here for the fastest lap. He's put down a whopper out there. He's put down a 17.490. Keep an eye on that 69 car. Show your top 5 fastest. Keith Hackney, Zane Yost, Troy Stuckwish, Brandon Gritz, and Seth Cheney, and that's just at the moment here. We still got a few minutes left in practice, and it's a fixed setup league here. Well, they're running fixed setups tonight. They might not be a fixed setup league. They are running fixed setups out here tonight. And what we're doing tonight's a little bit similar to what we have been doing here over at SRTV Network. We're going to do a 30-lap feature. It's going to be our main event. We're going to do group qualifying. 3 cars run 2 laps. Put down the fastest time to determine where they're going to start in the heat race. The heat races will be 8 laps, and they will be during the qualifying session. The top 2 are going to go straight to a 6-lap dash to determine where they're going to start at up front. Who's going to be on the pole. It's a fight for pole position in that front row. They're going to run 3 heats, and depending on how many cars make it, a few things might change. I believe they're going to take 19 cars, so there's still time for these drivers to register for this event and get in on some of this action at Volusia. Troy Stuckwish in that 124 car. He's a familiar name over here at SRTV Network. He's a really fast driver. He puts down some whoppers, and I got word that he's teaming up with a friend of mine, which is good for a friend of mine there. How about that? But the top 2 finishers from their heat race will go straight to a dash race after the heat races. And then 3rd through 4th or 5th, they automatically make the A main. They're going to start off double file. And if they have a caution, they'll rerun them at double file. They'll re-rack them up double file again. And if there's just some kind of issue with these guys being able to stay green or having problems on the restart or something, then they will go to a single file restart instead of double. And if they have a lot of cars show up tonight, they'll run a B main, and they'll take about 4 cars. Top 4 go to the A main. We still got a while left here, so I hope everybody's enjoying some of this racing action as we're checking out Troy Stuckwish. And I'd like to apologize to Kenneth McLaughlin. I've been saying his name wrong, so definitely want to throw that out there. And as always, we got to give our thoughts and prayers to everybody that's lost loved ones and friends. Definitely want to put that out there also. And so Blake Mosley, that one's for you and anybody else that has lost loved ones. And hang in there. We all know it's tough, and we've all been there. So we'd like to show our support for them. And I'd like to dedicate this race to my Uncle David. He is one heck of a fighter. He had a battle with cancer, and he beat it. And I am so happy. He's a great man. So David Zender, you know we love you, man, and we're proud of you. Alright, I've had enough of Troy. Let's check out Corey Whitworth and that 069 machine. He's battling it out with Tim Christensen right now as they come across that start-finish line, head down into 1. Got a lot of talented drivers as always, and like I said, this is a fixed setup, so they're not able to change any of the shocks, the springs, the tire pressure, the fuel. They can't change none of that. And I guarantee you that's going to make for an exciting race there, because everybody's given the same equipment and it's all in the driver's hands. So we'll see how it goes. And if you got any favorites out there, let's hear it. The But right now, Keith Hackney's still on top of the board with a 490, a 17.490. Followed by Zane Yost in a 17.527. Troy Stuckwish in third with a 17.630. Brandon Grits, he ran a 17.643. And Seth Cheney rounds out the top 5 with a 17.678. Appreciate everybody out there. Hey, I'm Jay Weezy. I'm up here in the booth. A lot of people know me as Jay Weezy. Oh, my friend over at OSR Network gave me that nickname, whether he wants to admit it or not. He called me Jay Weezy, so hey, I'm Jay Weezy. A lot of people know me as Jerry West, but I'm up here in this SRTV Network booth, and it would be nice to have Matt up here with me, but I haven't heard from Matt today. And I didn't know that we were going to be live tonight until about 6 o'clock. About 5 or 6 o'clock, I got the word in from SIMADDICTS that they would like to have us over here. So, hey, I appreciate you over there for inviting us. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. So we got about 5 minutes left in practice.
Hey, Jerry. You got a copy? You got a copy? Yes, sir, I got a copy. Hey, bud. Not too much. Got some guys over watching the live broadcast. He's not pronouncing my name right. Zane Yost. Yost. Long line. I don't need to. You're good, man. He just wanted me to let you know. Oh, not a problem. You know, it's feeling pretty good. Trying to decide if I'm going to race or just run the admin side of things here tonight. Probably going to try to race. Most definitely. Thank you.
Alright, so I guess they're doing a driver's meeting right now, and I know I was silent there for a while, and I apologize for that. We're taking a look at the two cars that are on the track, which is the 069 of Corey Whitworth and the 69 of Keith Hackney. The number 3 is Zane Yost. Zane Yost. Dang on, I already forgot how to say it. Remind me. Alright, they're getting ready to go out. We got a lot of cars pulling out now. So we're getting set to go qualify. The driver's meeting is over. So get ready to get dirty over here at SRTV Network, as we're going to definitely ride along with some of these drivers as they put down their qualifying lap. See if we can't give away some of their tricks of the trade. Zane, he's out there. And one way I can't mess up his name is if I don't say the last name. So the number 3 car, Zane's out there coming out of 4. Takes that green flag. Good looking car he's got there. The Oakley number 3. Hawkeye Trucking. 01 on the hood of that thing. Man, it's a good looking car there, Zane. And we also got the number 9 of Nick Harris. Got him a skull on the back quarter of that one, and on the front, blue and black flames. Man, that looks good there, Nick. A lot of nice paint jobs out there. And we got the number 5 of Dylan Petty. Just put the bumper to Zane there for taking the pole. Right now, Zane's up on the top of the leaderboard. He put down a 17.8. So let's see if anybody can knock him off right now. We got Jeremy Freeman out there, the 19. I guess we missed his qualifying run. We got the JD, the 22 car. Pile up on the back stretch. We got the 22 car pulling out on the track. And the 23. Steven Calavoda in the 23 car. The 22 of JD. One thing I know about these modifieds is they lean real far to the right. They love to step out on you there. You pretty much drive these things sideways all the way around the track, especially a track like this. They're definitely a handful. We watched JD work the wheel in his modified, man. I have a really hard time trying to drive these cars. But he did a fine job. He puts down a third place, 18.4. He just got knocked to 4th by Steven Calavoda. He got a 18.452 and JD got a 18.461. Right now, Zane is on the top of the board with a 17.8. We got 2 more coming out. Sorry if it's boring out there if you're watching, but hey, this is how they do it. You don't want to miss the main event, 'cause I guarantee you it's going to be dust flying everywhere, bumper to bumper. We got 3 cars about to head out, just waiting on the go from the official, the 67 car. See if we can get a look at that 67 of Kenneth McLaughlin. Snap on number 67 there. So he's about to head out onto the track. We got Trevor Baker in the 24 car coming off turn 4 to put his time down. Jeremy Freeman in the 19s out there. Logan Rourke. Dirty Mo Radio, he says. Lionel Racing on the back quarter of his car. That blue number 17. So he takes the checker flag there to complete his qualifying lap. Zane still on the top. Can anybody knock him off? We will see. Jeremy Freeman pulling his car off the track. Sean Freeman set to go out, as well as the 99, I believe. 99 is Seth Chaney. We also have Sean Freeman. The 69 of Keith Hackney. They better watch out for him. This is a lot different than single car qualifying. If you mess up here, hey, it's your only shot. So you better make it count. So we're looking at the 99 of Seth Chaney. Keith Hackney, he put his up in the 2nd place. He's the 2nd fastest qualifier there with a 17.910. Sean Freeman moved up to 5th with a 18.019. Seth Chaney 6th with a 18.021. 7th is Kenneth McLaughlin in the 18 with a 18.069. And here come a couple more cars getting set to go out. So we only have a few cars left. It's going to be the 27. I'm sorry. The 27 of Tim Christensen, I believe, as well as the 114, Brandon Gritz. And that 124 car, Troy Stuckwish. Watch out. He's out there. He's coming for that top spot. Got an 18.007 on his fastest lap. That's good enough for 4th. So that puts him up in the top 5, gets him a good starting spot there. The 114 of Brandon Grits put him in 10th place with a 18.132. And that 27 car of Tim Christensen, he finished in 12th there, 18.151. Corey Whitworth headed out onto the track. That 069 car. Dylan Thomas in the 03. He's out there. And the 09 of Jesse Isidore. There's Dylan Thomas in that red and black car. Oh yeah, and I'd like to mention, you know, I've had some people ask me about running a SRTV Network logo. So if you're interested, you want to run a SRTV Network logo on your car, just contact us on Facebook or send us an email at simracetv.com at gmail.com. But yeah, get a hold of us on our Facebook page. Send us a message. Let us know you're interested, and we'll get that logo to you. If not, hey, no big deal. But Zane's still holding down the top spot. A 17.8. Can anybody beat him? The 03, he finished up in the 6th spot. He ran a 18.008. Jesse Isidore, he qualified 15th in that 09 car with a 18.265. And the track is empty right now. You're watching SRTV Network, the SIMADDICTS Racing League over here on iRacing. And we're just getting these cars, they're starting spots in the heat race. So once we finish up with that, we're going to move on to doing some dirt racing action here at Volusia. In the modifieds, it'd be the first modified race here at SRTV Network, I believe. Most of our videos are on YouTube. We just branched out over to the Facebook and Twitch side, so there's not a whole lot of videos on them. But we'll see what we can do. And hopefully everything looks and sounds okay. I know I don't look or sound okay, but it's okay. SIMADDICTS Racing League are partnered with the Dirt Track Junkies and the Dirt Outlaw Series here. So Dirt Outlaw Series, they run on SRTV Network. It's Blake Mosley's group over there. So we're just waiting on the race admin. He's doing a lot of work down there. He's keeping track of the qualifiers and where they're going to start in their heat races. So, you know, dirt racing's a little bit different than asphalt. you know, it's not your typical single car qualifying and then straight to the main event or anything like that. It's you know, you got to qualify, and then you qualify for a heat race, and then once you run the heat race qualifies you. You're racing your way into the feature basically, so you get what, 8 laps to make it happen. And then you know, if somehow have something happen to you and you don't make the heat race, they throw a B main up and they take a couple out of the B main, gives you another shot to make it into the main event. And then once the main event goes, we got 30 lapper here, and Volusia is one of my favorite tracks. It's got a very small straightaway, and I noticed when I've been out there running laps before that small straightaway gets a little bumpy sometimes there around the start-finish line, and it just depends on what you're running in and, you know, how many cars is out there, because the track changes here. So as there's more cars run on this track, the slicker it gets. As you can see, that groove right there starting to get a little bit of rubber in there. Now, what that does is it slickens up a little bit, makes it a lot slicker. And, you know, the part up by the wall, they call it the cushion over in dirt racing world. And you'll see a lot of people get right up next to that cushion, and they'll find a lot of speed up there, but then you'll see cars down running around the bottom. And it's just wherever you think, wherever you're better at is where you're going to be. So we see Dylan Petty. We're getting set for our first heat race here of the night. It's what it's looking like. We're going to have the number 5 of Dylan Petty, the number 3 of Zane Yost, or Yost. I got so much going on, I can't remember. But we got the 23 car out there, Steven Calavoda, as well as the 17, Logan Rourke, the 23 car. Oh, we already said that. All right. I'm going crazy here. The number 9, Nick Harris, and the 22, JD Sass. Getting set to go green. Looks like the number 5. A little bit of contact there between the 23 and the 5 of Dylan Petty. And Zane done checked out, but it allowed the 17 to make a move. Logan Rourke on the outside of Dylan Petty. Dylan and Logan are battling it out for that second spot. Side by side coming down the backstretch, heading down into the last turn as Zane's flying off of turn 4. As they cross the start-finish line, looks like Dylan Petty's going to take that second place there from the 17 of Logan. The 23 got a little bit sideways there, lost some track position. He lost a little bit of time. Steven Calavoda in the 23 running 4th. The 17 of Logan starting to battle back. I believe that was lap 4. Zane is checking out. He's going to be one to watch out for, but we're going to stay focused on this battle while Zane's trying to steal the show in this heat race here. I'd say we got about 3 or 4 laps to go. Tried to pull a slide job. Looked like it's going to work out there for him. A little bit of contact, but no harm, no foul, because they both keep it going. But Dylan Petty, he's going to fight him back hard on the inside down there, just riding really close to that wall. If we can jump in the car with Dylan, as he's got the 17 of Logan. Look at him bumping and banging coming out of the last turn there. What a race here. As they cross the start-finish line, it looked like 17 of Logan's going to take that one. little bit of contact, but that's how it goes in dirt racing, man. Hey, what a race between these two. They've been battling the whole time. The 17 had that spot as they crossed the line. That opened up the door for the 23. Stephen Calavota slides up in there. Now he's battling with Dylan. Dylan, oh no, he's having a little problem as he makes contact with that wall. Now he's got his hands full of Stephen. Stephen's gonna stay on that high side. Let's see if the high side, look, he gets up in that loose stuff and he just can't hang on to it. But that's gonna be the end of this heat race there. And the winner of that one is Zane. Zane, I'm not even gonna say it. Everybody can see it. His name is Zane. But good job to Zane. Hey, great job. He's the winner of our first heat race here with the SIMADDICTS. The number 17 came in second after a hard battle. Logan Rourke and Dylan Petty, they battled almost the whole 8 laps. At least 6 of them they battled. And Dylan Petty, I believe he finished in that 3rd position. And he had to fight with that one. Him and Steven, they were battling for that spot. So he didn't make it easy. But get ready, because here comes Keith Hackney in the 69 car. And he's going to have his hands full of Sean Freeman, the 87. The 24, Trevor Baker. So we're going to check out this lineup here. Looks like Keith Hackney on the inside. It's going to lead him off on the green flag. The 24 of Trevor Baker on his outside. Sean Freeman. 2nd row inside. The number 99 of Seth Chaney. 2nd row outside. The 67 car. It's going to be in the 3rd row on the inside. That's Kenneth McLaughlin. And the 19. 3rd row outside. Jeremy Freeman. So the Freemans got 2 of the 3 cars here. It looks like we got the 23. Needs to call a tow truck. He's broke down out there. He might have ran out of fuel. But here we go. Getting set to go green. They're going to take one more lap around. Give that 23 enough time to get his car off the track. What a nice group of cars, man. A lot of good looking cars. I'd have to say my favorite looking car out of this group would be the 87, Sean Freeman. He's got a great looking paint job on that car. So it's up to Keith Hackney to set these super fast modifieds off. The green flag's out and he gets a heck of a restart, or he gets a heck of a start there. 3 wide into turn 1. The 99 and the 24 Trevor Baker get together. Seth and Trevor. Looks like Sean Freeman managed to hang on to that 2nd spot. So let's keep an eye on that 2nd spot here, because he's going to be battling to hang on to that position. As the 67 goes around, that might bring out a caution. That's Kenneth McLaughlin. Looks like he got tangled up there a little bit with the 24 car of Trevor Baker. And he had to call a tow truck, but we'll take one more quick look just to see what happened there. And it was just a little bitty bit of contact which caused that to happen. But that's racing, man. Hey, they say rubbing's racing. Well, sometimes not finishing a race is just part of it. Now, we're getting set to go green. They're going to make one more lap around. This is going to be a single file restart here. They're trying to give enough time for Sean Freeman to get caught up. The 87 car is going to be starting 5th, so he lost a couple spots there. They're going to have their hands full because Keith Hackney He's almost like a master of restarts. The way he got a start on that last green flag start. I mean, he shot out of a cannon. Green flag's out, and he did it again. The 99 closes the gap quick there. Seth Chaney putting the pressure on Keith Hackney. Jeremy Freeman running in third, the 19 car. Keith Hackney managed to lead that one. He's hung on to it so far, but that 99 car of Seth is looking mighty fast out there right now. And Jeremy Freeman's running in third, so the 99 better keep an eye out. Jeremy Freeman's going to take his spot. But Keith Hackney's starting to pull away. Sean Freeman, he's back there battling with the 24 car. Trevor Baker, they're side by side. We go back up front. Keith Hackney still in the lead. The 99 of Seth right behind him. Jeremy Freeman closing the gap there on the 99 of Seth. As they cross the start-finish line, that's going to end it. And the winner of that one goes to Keith Hackney. He won his heat race, so he'll be participating in a dash. Second place goes to the 99 of Seth Chaney. And you see the rest, the 19, the 24, and the 87. Let's see how many more we got. I believe we have around 21 cars that are registered for this event. I'm not for sure, but I think 18 are actually going to participate, as we got the 114 of Brandon Grits and that Bud Light modified. Tim Christensen's heading out on the track in that number 27. Actually, maybe not. Well, he just had to tighten his seatbelt one more time there and get ready. So we got the 069 of Corey Whitworth starting on the inside. On his outside, he's got his hands full with Troy Stuckwish. Second row inside, the 03 Dylan Thomas. On his outside, he's got the 114 Brandon Grits. The 27 car, he's starting in that third row on the inside. That's Tim Christensen. He's got the 09 on his outside. That's Jesse Isidore. And the 127s, last but not least, Logan Christensen, as we take the green flag. Corey Whitworth leads him off into turn one. Troy Stuckwish battling with the 03 of Dylan Thomas. Brandon Grits got a little high in that 114 car on the, got up in that cushion, up in the marbles, as they would say on the asphalt side. Gonna be 5 to go. Our leader, Corey Whitworth, the 069, followed by Troy Stuckwish or Dylan Thomas, because right now them two are battling for that second spot. We got another battle right behind them between the 27 and the 127. That's Logan Christensen in the 127 and Tim Christensen. So they might be familiar. But don't quote me on that, because I'm always wrong and stuff. I ain't the sharpest crayon, you know what I mean? But what is sharp? Right now, Corey Whitworth, the 069. Troy Stuckwish. Running second, the 03 of Dylan Thomas. Your top three. And Tim Christensen's running fourth. Dylan Thomas is just right up against that inside wall, running around the bottom. Troy Stuckwish about 2 lines up, right there above that really slick spot. And I mean slick. So where you see that groove, that black, where the tires are starting to throw that dirt up towards the outside wall, it's really slick. So the winner of that one, it's our third heat race here tonight, I believe. The 069, Corey Whitworth. Troy Stuckwish in second. The 03 of Dylan Thomas. And the 27 in fourth, that's which is Tim Christensen. And the 127 is Logan Christensen. And the 09, Jesse Isidore. Pretty obvious that the Christensens is family, because one of them is the 27, the other one is the 127. I mean, so it's pretty obvious. I could be wrong. They could be married. You never know in this day and age, but I doubt it. Just playing with everybody. Calm down. We like to have a little bit of fun, you know what I mean? All right. So you know what time it is? I believe we're going to have a dash. It's going to be a 6-lap dash. It's going to be all for the top spots here, so we'll see what happens. A lot of great drivers out there tonight, and if you just tuned in, we just finished up with our heat races. So we're going to do a 6-lap dash, and I doubt we're doing a B main, but you're watching SRTV Network, the SIMADDICTS Racing League over here on iRacing. We're racing at Volusia. So hope everybody's enjoying what they're seeing. I know it's not real exciting right now, but stay tuned, because we're going to get real dirty here in a minute. Hey, the SIMADDICTS are partnered with Dirt Track Junkies and the Dirt Outlaws series. Check them out on Facebook. Buckle up, everybody. It's getting ready to get dirty. We're about to find out real quick what this race is going to be. And I believe it's going to be a dash race. But they might skip it. We'll see. It's going to be a 6-lap dash. So let's take a look at some of the cars that's going to be participating in this event. And first and foremost, the one to watch out for is that number 3 is Zane Yost. I'm not going to say the last name no more, because he was going to kill me. Or at least hate me forever and ever. Hopefully he'll forgive me. Zane Yost on the inside. Zane on the inside. On his outside is going to be the 69 of Keith Hackney. Second row inside, the 069 of Corey Whitworth. The 17 on his outside, Logan Rourke. The 99 in the third row, the green flag's out. And Troy Stuckwish, last but not least, in that 124 car. Looks like Zane got a heck of a restart. He's out front for now. Let's see if he can hang on to it. We got the 69 and the 069 side by side coming out of 4. Side by side across the start finish line, and still side by side as we start lap 2. Zane in that number 3 managed to hang on to it. He's still got that lead, but he better go because Keith Hackney's on the outside of the 069 of Corey Whitworth. This is the top 2 finishers from all the heat races. They're all battling for their starting position here in the main event. It's gonna be a 30 lapper here. Oh, a little contact. Keith Hackney and Zane make a little bit of contact there. Give Zane a little bit of distance there as we're coming to 2 to go. Corey Whitworth running in third. He's got the pressure behind him. The number 17 of Logan Rourke. Troy Stuckwish running in that 5th spot. The 99 car of Seth Chaney. 17 makes a move, slides it down on the bottom. Couldn't quite get there though. That's gonna wrap it up for the dash. Zane's gonna bring that one home and start on the pole tonight in the main event, followed by Keith Hackney and the 069 of Corey Whitworth, the 17 of Logan Rourke, the 124 of Troy Stuckwish, and the 99, last but not least, Seth Chaney. So if I had to guess, they're going to do a B main, or they're going to just do some practice laps here. So if they're going to do some practice laps, let's take a ride along with Sean Freeman and see how he does it here at Volusia. let's see if we can get a word in with one of the fastest drivers out there tonight and see what he thinks about the track tonight. Zane Yost, this is Jay Weezy. You got a copy? I know you're gonna kill me, man. I know I'm not saying your name right, so
It's fine, I got it.
how do you pronounce it?
Yost.
Zane Yost. See, I've said that a few times. I need to start saying it. All right, I won't forget, and if I accidentally mess it up, I really beg for your forgiveness. But
Yeah,
hey,
it's
man,
okay.
you're looking really good out there tonight. What's the track feel like?
The track feels pretty good. I feel like it's gonna be really racy for the race. I mean, there's gonna be a bottom and a top, maybe even a middle if the bottom and top burn off. I mean, with all the good quality drivers we got tonight, it's gonna be pretty good show. So
Yeah, well, you've been looking good so far, and I don't know if anybody's got anything for you, and I'm gonna be pulling for you up here in the booth, man. So good luck out there, and hopefully we'll see you here in Victory Lane.
thank you.
But I do mine.
I apologize for that. But hey, man, we got to talk to Zane Yost. And hopefully he's going to forgive me for butchering his name up. So we still got a couple cars out on the track there. Troy Stuckwish in the 124. So they're doing a little bit of practice here, and then we're going to switch over and run a 30-lap main event here, the A main. And for everybody just tuning in, I'm Jay Weezy. I'm Jay West. I'm up here in the SRTV Network booth. And we're racing over here with the SIMADDICTS Racing League. SIMADDICTS is partnered with the Dirt Track Junkies and the Dirt Outlaws series here. So check these guys out on Facebook. A lot of good guys, a lot of great people out there, and I know that it's been a crazy world lately, but there's so many good people that it outnumbers the bad. And all the people in the racing community they're really awesome people. And it's a pleasure to be a part of these groups. They also have a lot of talent. So they're going to run another minute or two here of practice, and then we'll get on to the main event. And tonight we're going to be getting dirty at Volusia in the modifieds. Whoa. Sorry about that. So hang tight, check out some of this practice. I'm gonna give me a drink of water and I'll be right back. right, we got a minute. Let's see if we can get a word in with that super fast number 124, Troy Stuckwish. Troy Stuckwish, this is Jay Weezy in the SRTV Network booth. You got a copy?
Yep.
Hey man, you look good out there tonight. What's the track feel like? Where's the line? Is it really slick? What's it like?
Track is pretty slick, yeah. You know, if you've been watching, I keep my right side tires right above the slick and keep the left in the slick. That's how I drive the slick tracks, and I just pretty much just stay in the gas and hold on.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of competition out there. I mean, there's a lot of fast drivers. You got Zane. He's been putting a smack down out there, and a lot of familiar faces. You think you got what it takes to bring this one home?
I don't know. I don't know where I'm starting. I think I'm starting 5th or 6th, and I think I'm starting on the top, so I'll just probably stay up there and see how it plays out in the end.
All right, man. Well, we're about to switch over and get this thing going, so good luck out there. Hopefully we'll see you here in Victory Lane.
10-4, thank you.
That was Troy Stuckwish. All right, so hope y'all are ready, because we're about to get it on here at Volusia with the SIMADDICTS Racing League here, partnered with Dirt Track Junkies and the Dirt Outlaws series. So we'll take a look at some of our starting lineup. We got that number 3 car. Let's go through the grid here. Let's see if it's right. We got Zane Yost starting up front. On his outside, Corey Whitworth. Keith Hackney in the 2nd row on the inside. In the 69 car, he's got the 24, Trevor Baker, on his outside. Actually, I don't know if they're going to switch it up or not, but yeah, they're going to switch it up. So these are some of the drivers that are participating here. We got the 99 of Seth Cheney, the 124 Troy Stuckwish, Dylan Thomas in the 03, Dylan Petty in the number 5, 87 of Sean Freeman, the 17 of Logan Rourke, the 127 of Logan Christensen, the 67 of Kenneth McLaughlin, the 22 of J.D. Sass, the 27 of Tim Christensen, Jeremy Freeman in that 19, the 114 of Brandon Gritz, the 23 car of Stephen Calavoda, the number 09 of Jesse Isidore, the number 9 of Nick Harris, the number 30 of Mark Wilson, the number 88 of Timothy Akers, and the 18 of Bradley Hinman. It's going to round out the field tonight, so they're going to switch it up by where they ran in their heat races. So that's not the starting order. That's just the cars that are participating. But who is on point here is the number 3 car of Zane Yost. He's got the 069 of Corey Whitworth on his outside. The 69 car of Keith Hackney starting on the 2nd row inside. The 24 is Trevor Baker. The 99, Seth Cheney. And the green flag's out, but they're not going to take it. All right, so we're going to finish the grid. We got the number 99 of... I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm getting confused by this dirt stuff. You know, I need to do a little bit more dirt racing so I can be more familiar with it. So I apologize to all our viewers, and I'm pretty sure that if you're a dirt racer, you know what's going on more than I do. So the green flag's just been canceled. We got the number 3 of Zane Yost on the inside on the 1st row. The 69 of Keith Hackney on the outside. The 069, 2nd row inside. The number 17 of Logan Rourke on his outside. Troy Stuckwish in that 124, third row inside. The number 99 of Seth Cheney in the 3rd row on the outside. The number 5 of Dylan Petty, 4th row inside. The number 19, Jeremy Freeman, starting on the 4th row on the outside. Let's take a look at Jeremy Freeman here. We got the 03 is Dylan Thomas, and the 87 of Sean Freeman. The number 24 of Trevor Baker is in the 6th row on the inside, and the 27 of Tim Christensen is on his outside. 7th row. It's going to be, let's see, Tim Christensen. I'm sorry. There's a lot of cars out there. We got the 22 of JD Sass. The number 27. That is Tim Christensen. The 127 is another Christensen. That's Logan Christensen. We got the 114 of Brandon Grits. The 67, Kenneth McLaughlin. And the 09 car rounds out the field as Jesse Isidore. And we're getting set. 30 laps here at Volusia. Caution laps don't count. The green flag's out. Zane Yost. Keith Hackney makes that pass for second as they start to get single file. The 069 of Corey Whitworth's got a battle going on between him and Logan Rourke and that number 17. Looks like the 69 took got a heck of a run there. As you can see, Dylan, the number 5 of Dylan Petty running right along the bottom side there as the cars are a little bit stacked up. Troy Stucklish, Dylan Petty, the 99 of Seth Cheney. What a battle going on. Logan Rourke stuck in the middle with you, he said. 69 of Keith Hackney's the next one on his list. Zane Yost has done checked out a little bit, but he ain't got away from Corey Whitworth yet because Corey Whitworth is still working his way up. Keith Hackney's in that 3rd position. The 17 of Logan Rourke running 4th. Dylan Petty's down on the inside of Seth Cheney in the 99 car. The 03 of Dylan Thomas making his way up. As these modifieds are super fast around this little small Volusia track. As Zane Yost has got some competition behind him. Looks like Corey Whitworth has done caught up to him. And Keith Hackney is not far behind. So we got a heck of a battle here between the top 7. Zane taps that inside wall as he crosses the start-finish line. Causes his car to get a little bit upset. Opens the door for Corey Whitworth. But Zane Yost managed to hang on to it. Let's see if he can lead the lap this time by. And he can't do it. It's going to stay in the hands of Zane Yost. He's done led 9 laps so far. But he's got a battle on the inside with Corey Whitworth. Keith Hackney's got his hands full of Logan Rourke. The 99's done made his way up there. Seth Cheney. Seth Cheney's pulling Dylan Petty around. Dylan Petty might be pushing him, though. We're going to find out. Dylan Petty running around the bottom as well as, look at the battle between Keith Hackney and the 17 of Logan Rourke. It's been green this far. So far, still green. Zane Yost and Corey Whitworth still battling for that top spot. Looked like Corey pulled a slide job there as he went down through 1 and 2. Zane looking to do the repay the favor there as he's running along the bottom side. Logan Rourke's waiting for the door to open so he can make his move. But right now, Corey Whitworth leads him around. He's going to be the one that led that lap. He's finally got the lead, and he's starting to pull away from Zane Yost. Zane Yost has got his hands full now with Logan. Logan's looking to make his way around to take over that 2nd place. The 99 car has done made his way up. Seth Cheney. Keith Hackney lost a couple spots there in that number 69 car, but the 03 of Dylan Thomas, he's been really fast, so keep an eye on him. So we got a battle for 2nd. and a battle for third, or a battle for fourth. Three wide between the 99 of Seth Cheney, the 69 of Keith Hackney, and the 03 of Dylan Thomas as they went through 1 and 2. But that 99 of Seth Cheney, he came out on top there. And as you can see, the 17 still battling. Logan Rourke's battling Zane Yost for that spot. He's got it for now, but Zane ain't gonna give it to him easy as they make a little bit of contact. Oh, the 17 all over the wall there, nowhere to go. Stacks the field up behind them. What a battle between these 5 or 6 drivers here as they're running all over each other like a hobo on a ham sandwich. It don't get no better than that as far as dirt racing goes. Lap 20, 10 to go. The 17 of the 17 of Logan Rourke and the 69 of Keith Hackney get together as Corey Whitworth has checked out to a different time zone. We got another battle going on between Zane and the 03 of Dylan Thomas. And the caution is out. So we've ran 22 laps so far. So it's going to be a shootout. It says of 195 up there at the top. But that's only because they throw their own cautions and they do not count caution laps. So they're going to line them back up double file. And they're going to rack them back up and do it one more time. So thanks to all our viewers out there. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. We really appreciate it. They're going to make one more lap around before they go back to the green flag racing. And that was exciting. If that don't get you excited, you need to go get some help. Pinch yourself. Make sure you can feel things. Do something. Alright, so Corey Whitworth up front. He's going to start him off here. It's all on him. Green flag's in the air. Corey Whitworth gone. Zane Yost looking to capitalize on getting that caution flag to come out, or not his fault for the caution coming out, but he's wanting to capitalize on it. And we got another caution. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We're gonna go back. You see what happened here on the replay? The 17 gets together with the 127, causes a pile up. Looks like the 17 might need to go to the infield care center after that. Looks like he's still moving, so he might be all right. So we don't want to miss no racing action, so we go back live and check out the running order. The 069 of Corey Whitworth, followed by the 03 of Dylan Thomas, the number 3 of Zane Yost, Seth Cheney in the 99, the number 5 of Dylan Petty, the 124 of Troy Stuckwish, Tim Christensen in the 27, the 09 of Jesse Isidore, the number 22 of JD Sash. Green flag in the air. Let's try it one more time, he said. 3 wide, door to door. They're stacked up in the back a little bit. But this front group is checked out. And you're watching Dylan Petty in the number 5. 03 car of Dylan Thomas. Troy Stuckwish is in that 124 car right behind that number 27 of Tim Christensen. Zane Yost running second, right behind Corey Whitworth. And we got another caution, maybe? Nope, no yellow. It stays green, so we're gonna watch this battle here. So they're coming down to about 5 to go. Zane Yost battling with Corey Whitworth as he takes a dive down on the bottom side. And we got a wreck in the back, which might bring out the caution. And it did. Looks like it was the 17 of Logan Rourke. So we'll go back and take a look. The 17's coming through 3 and 4 here. He's got the 127 of Logan Christensen there. They make a little bit of contact. The 17 barrel rolls down into turn 1, end over end. Wow, we go back live. It looks like that car's still running. Everything seems to be fine. So we got less than 5 laps to go here. Green flag is out. It's on Corey Whitworth. See if he can pull this one home. Zane Yost on the inside, the 03 of Dylan Thomas on his outside. Dylan got a heck of a run there off of 2. Zane closed that door, closed that gap as he's running around the bottom side there. They're 4 wide behind them. Seth Cheney, Dylan Petty, Troy Stuckwish, Keith Hackney, Tim Christensen. All those guys out there. 3 wide, 4 wide, all over each other. Corey Whitworth led that lap. He's led 21 laps so far. Zane has not given up yet as he's looking to make a move. Had to check up there. He didn't want to take out the leader and get penalized. Corey's going to leave one more lap. As we're coming down to the final laps of this one. What a battle for second right there between Zane Yost and the 99 car of Seth Cheney. Dylan Petty moved up into the 4th place. Troy Stuckwish barely makes a little bit of contact with Dylan Thomas. Dylan managed to hang on to it. Troy checked up to let him gather it up. Oh no, the 03 goes around. The caution's out, so we're definitely going to go back and look and see what happened to Dylan Thomas in the number 3 car. All stacked up, coming off of 4. He taps that wall there. They're 3 wide. Dylan, that's what happened. Dylan Petty caught the inside safe barrier there. And, you know, just wrong place, wrong time for the 03 of Dylan Thomas there. And I hate to see that on his part. It's very unfortunate, but he's still in it. So let's go back up front. Corey Whitworth leading them around. Zane Yost on the inside there, right behind him. On his outside, he's got Seth Cheney, Dylan Petty in the number 5. Troy Stuckwish right on the outside of him. The number 27 of Tim Christensen. He's got the 69 of Keith Hackney as we're getting set to go green. The 09, Jesse Isidore and Brandon Gritz right there in that 5th row. Green flag's out. Corey Whitworth with a great restart. Keep an eye on this battle here between Dylan Petty, Troy Stuckwish, Keith Hackney up in the wall. He keeps it up there and he keeps it out of the way. Great job on his part. A lot of sportsmanship going on there. As Corey Whitworth, he runs a heck of a line there down onto the bottom. As we're coming down to the closing laps of this, it should be a 30 lap race. They're still racing, so we'll stick with them. And that's gonna do it. That was the last lap right there. Let's take one more look at that last lap. These guys are putting on a show over here at SIMADDICTS Racing League. Dylan Petty and Troy Stuckwish were side by side as they came off of 4. So we're taking a look at the replay as they crossed the line. Corey Whitworth, the winner of this one. And I told you he was going to be fast. Your race winner, Corey Whitworth. Let's check out that car he's got. The 069, your winner tonight. Let's take a look at our race results. Here at Volusia, Corey Whitworth finished first. Zane Yost in second. Seth Chaney, Keith Hackney, Dylan Petty, Troy Stuckwish, Tim Christensen. Oh, it's not going to be right. I apologize. That is not going to be right. So let's cancel that. But we do know that we got a top 3, and that's Corey Whitworth in first, Zane Yost in second, and Keith and the 99 car is Seth Chaney. So let's see if we can get a word in with Seth Chaney. Corey Whitworth, this is Jay Weezy in the SRTV Network booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, you look good out there tonight.
Yeah, it was a challenge. It was slicker than anybody really anticipated, I think. It was kind of, at the beginning, you could run all over it, and towards the end of it, it locked down to the bottom. I think if we wouldn't have had that first caution, a lot better for me, but it is what it is. Still came out with a win.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you didn't start off out in front, but you worked your tail off to make that pass, and you ended up doing it, and you hung on to it out there. So what'd the track feel like?
Yeah, like at the beginning, I could kind of go to the bottom and try to get a run on the leader. I'd get up and follow him, and then just kind of wait for him to bobble just a little bit. I could sneak by him. And once I got in front of him, I feel like I kind of pulled away from him. Then we had that yellow, and he got a good run on the bottom. Then we had a yellow just right after that. So I started going into protect mode and just running the bottom. I'm not going to lie to you, I was blocking him. But, I mean, I did what I had to do to win the race. I wasn't going to give it to him.
Yeah, man. Well, y'all put on an excellent performance tonight, and it was a great show. And hopefully everybody enjoyed it as much as I did. So congratulations on your win here at Volusia. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, just the whole team at SSR Southern Sim Racing. Jeremy Freeman with SIMADDICTS. He ran a pretty good show tonight. I was really impressed with it. It's the first time I've got to race with him since I've been back. I guess just everybody at home. I really appreciate it.
Hey, man, we appreciate you, and congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That was your race winner, Corey Whitworth. So let's see if we can get a word in with our... Let's go to third place. Seth Chaney. Seth Chaney, it's Jay Weezy in the SRTV booth. You got it?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you look like you had a lot of fun out there. You think if there was a couple more laps, you could have made a pass?
I don't know. Corey and Zane were pretty quick there on the bottom. I just tried to hold on to that third spot.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to hold your head high to be able to come home with third out there with all the competition you guys had. I mean, y'all put on quite a performance, and hopefully everybody enjoyed it as much as I did. How'd your car feel?
Car felt great, really. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it definitely looked like it, man. And hey, if I could have came home with third, I know I'd be happy. So congratulations on your third place finish. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank my friends, Gabe, Keaton, Justin, and Sam. They helped me out with my sim racing quite a bit, and that's about it. And Colby iPants for making my car.
Yeah, it's a Cheney's Garage. We're looking at that car now. It says Turn 3 Gang on there, man. So, hey, man, you finished third. Congratulations. And, hey, hopefully we'll see you next week.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
That was Seth Cheney. All right, so let's get a word in with our second place finisher and our pole sitter, Zane Yost. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, I thought you had that one, but once he got around you, he kind of took off on you, and you had to worry about holding down that second place. What'd it feel like, and what'd you think about your race tonight?
At the beginning, I knew where to be on the bottom. I didn't want to give it up too quick. You know what I'm saying? And because people catch on, they'll get down to the bottom. That's where the fast lane is. So I was running the top. Corey got around me. I was like, all right, there's 30 laps, so I'm just going to settle in. And I kept getting freaking door shot and like bumpers going into 1 and 2 and almost taken out. But when that caution came out, I went down to the bottom and it rolled. I started rolling, and I was getting up to Corey's door. And if that caution wouldn't have came out with like 8 to go, I think I would have had it. I think I would have had it. But after that caution, and once we got going again, I got back underneath him, and he started getting lower and lower in 3 and 4. I didn't want to hit the wall, and I didn't want to door him out of the way, so I just didn't go, or I just didn't take him out. So I didn't want to take him out, and that'd be a wrong move to do. So I just kept her clean, and oh well, second's all right.
Hey, well, you started on the pole, you finished second. I mean, that ain't nothing to hold your head down for. You got to keep your head held high, and you did it in a really, really good-looking Hawkeye Trucking 01. I mean, that car looks really good. I was talking about the paint job on that car all night, and you know, you look good out there tonight. You was really fast, and you put on a great show, man. And to bring it home in second, hey, hats off to you. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank you especially for broadcasting this, and I want to thank SIMADDICTS for putting on the show. And I actually want to thank my parents for letting me get all this sim racing stuff and spending all this money on this. And it costs quite a bit to get it set up like I do. I mean, it's pretty expensive.
Oh yeah, I agree with that, man. I'm right there with you. But hey, man, y'all put on a heck of a show out there, and hopefully all the viewers is excited and liked it as much as I did. And like you said, thanks to SIMADDICTS for letting us broadcast this and letting you guys put on the show. So congratulations, man. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
Oh yeah.
Now that's gonna do it here tonight for the SIMADDICTS Racing League over here on SRTV Network. And like I said, SIMADDICTS is partnered with the Dirt Track Junkies and the Dirt Outlaw series. So check them out, man. If you're on the YouTube side, it's got all the stuff in the description below. So check out all the links. They got a website. SIMADDICTS has the website. Check them out in the league sessions if you want to run with these guys. And also check them out on Facebook. They got a page on Facebook, man. And special thanks to Jeremy Freeman. Sorry about that. Special thanks to Jeremy Freeman for letting us come over here and do this, and for all the hard work that he does. And you know, we wouldn't be able to do it without people like Jeremy Freeman. So special thanks to him, and a really, really special thanks to all our viewers out there and everybody that helps support us over here at SRTV Network and all the leagues we bring to you. We really appreciate it. And like I said, man, I'd like to dedicate this broadcast to my Uncle David, man. He had a hard-fought battle there with cancer, and he beat it. So we love you, man, and we appreciate it. So for SRTV Network, I'm Jay Weezy, and you were watching SIMADDICTS here at Volusia. And until next time, everybody have a good one. Take care.